Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Today's daily devotion is for April the 10th, and the following scriptures includes Deuteronomy 17, verse 1 through chapter 19, verse 13, Psalm 44, verses 1 through 8, Proverbs 10, verses 28 through 30, Luke chapter 9, verse 1 through 22. And our focus point for today is Luke chapter 9, verse 20. This is Jesus speaking to his disciples. But what about you? He asked. Who do you say I am? Peter answered, the Christ of God. Now, this is Jesus talking to all of his disciples. And the question is, who do you say I am? His disciples were all standing around. However, Peter was the only one that answered the question. And Peter said, you are the Christ of God. What was the difference between Peter and the rest of the disciples? Why didn't the rest of the disciples answer? The previous question before that was, who do people say I am? And they begin to tell him. Some say you're John the Baptist. Some say you're a prophet. Some say you're Elijah. But then when Jesus made it specific, don't tell me about everybody else, but who do you say I am? Nobody had anything to say except for Peter. Peter said, you are the Christ of God. And so I want to encourage you, are you able to say the same thing about God? Do you know who God is for yourself? Can you take a stand and say, yes, I know who God is? If someone walked up to you today on the street and said, who is Jesus? Could you give my answer? Or would you say, well, my friend says they created the world, or my mom says that he's the Son of God? Are you going to report what everyone else says about this man? Or can you stand, definitely stand, and say who you believe, who you know to be Jesus to be? Can you stand and say that? Can you be Peter? As we walk in this walk of ours, in this Christian life, as we take this journey, it's very important that you are able to stand and speak for yourself. It's very important that you are able to read the Bible for yourself, not just even take my word for it or your pastor's word or your family members, but what do you say? Are you able to take a stand like Peter and say, I know you're the Christ? Can we say that, definitely say that with power and conviction? Can we take a stand for that? My dad used to always tell me, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And it's a true statement. Can you be like Peter and say that, yes, I know who you are. You are the Christ of God. You are the living God. And can you tell him that because you know that within the depths of your spirit? Or are you merely repeating what you've heard plenty of times? That's the question. Can you say that with a surety? Because you know that you know that you know. Or are you repeating what's been familiar in your ear? That's the question for today, my friends. Who do you say Christ is? Who do you say Christ is? Search your heart. And no, would you be able to answer that question? Or would you have to base your answer off of what somebody else said? Be encouraged, my friends, as we take this journey together to seek the heart of Jesus Christ. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye-bye.